Hi Gemini, welcome to your weekly tarot zodiac reading. So let's see what this week has in store for you, Gemini. And remember, this is a collective reading, so please take what resonates and leave what does not, all right? Okay, Gemini, so let's not dance around it, okay? Judging from the card, you have been juggling, dodging, and even playing both sides just to keep your peace. But here's the truth, the cracks are showing up, okay, no doubt. You can't keep talking your way around what your heart already knows. This week, life doesn't want your charm, your excuses, or your distraction. It wants your full honesty here. Judgment comes to wake you up and ask you, are you really living aligned with your truth, or are you just performing? It stings, right? I know. Because you already feel the pull, the sense that something's about to shift and you can't just keep avoiding it, okay? So Gemini, let's take a look. We have the theme, which is the judgment is the core. It's not a whisper. It's not a gentle suggestion as well. This is loud, clear summons to your face yourself. Okay, this card shows up when you reach a point where repeating the same old patterns doesn't just work anymore. It's the moment when you're asked to step out of denial and claim responsibility for where you are and where you are going to. So for you, Gemini, this week is about seeing yourself in the mirror without any filters at all. Okay, you can't keep explaining away the choices that keep looping you back to the same frustration here. So the universe is basically saying, own it up and don't deflect. Don't charm your way out of it. Stand in it, Gemini. So the beauty of judgment is that it's not about punishment. It's about release. It's about breaking free from the weight of old cycles and stepping into a lighter mode here, a truer version of yourself. But there's a price, okay? You can't carry denial with you. You either rise into honesty or you stay stuck in the echo chamber of old excuses here. So this week, the theme energy is blunt and sharp. Okay, think of it as an alarm clock that you can't hit that snooze button anymore. Okay, Gemini, so now let's take a look at the shadow. And for the shadow, we have the Fool. Okay, the Fool is usually light, playful, witty, full of new ideas, but this is in the shadows. So it's about reckless escape. Instead of facing what's in front of you, you may be tempted to say, let's forget this. I'll start over somewhere else. That might look like jumping into a new relationship without healing from the last. It might mean quitting something too soon because it gets too uncomfortable for you. Or distracting yourself with those shiny new opportunities just to avoid accountability here. So the Fool in shadow is dangerous because it looks like freedom, but really it's just running away from the problems. So Gemini, your gift is adaptability. You can pivot, you can switch lanes and reinvent yourself faster than most of us. But the shadow side of the gift is avoidance. So you might tell yourself this is a fresh start, but really it's actually the same old cycle dressed in only with new clothes. Okay, so the question for this week is, are you leaping forward with your soul ready, or are you leaping because you don't want to sit with the truth that judgment is forcing you to face? Okay, and now Gemini, we have land on 5 of Swords. Okay, the energy of hollow victories here, the argument that leaves scars, and winning at what cost of peace. So this card is a mirror of what happens if you try to dodge the call of judgment and rush into the Fool's false escape. Okay, if you avoid the truth this week, you're likely to end up in a conflict. Maybe it's with the others, maybe it can be with yourself, but you might get the last word. You might prove your point, but deep down, you will know that it's wasn't worth it at all, not a single bit. So the Five of Swords is the feeling of walking away from an argument thinking, I won, but I've lost something bigger. Okay, here's the flip side. If you answer to this judgment's call and you stop running, stop dodging, and step into honesty, then this Five of Swords shifts. So instead of conflict, it becomes clarity. Instead of the empty wins, you choose real alignment. And you walk away not because you have lost, but because you've outgrown that game entirely. So this week, the choice is yours. Defend your ego or liberate your soul. So Gemini, this week is not about charming your way through or starting over just to avoid discomfort. It's about owning your truth and choosing authenticity and walking away from battles that don't serve your growth. The Judgment calls you to rise, the Fool warns you against running, and the Five of Swords shows that the price of staying stuck in ego fights. Remember, you are being asked to step into a new version of yourself that doesn't need to win to feel valid. One that chooses peace over clarity and the truth over noise. And I know, Gemini, you deep down already know this. So if this reading hits home or resonates with you, don't scroll away and forget about it, okay? Hit the follow button so that you don't miss your weekly decode. And when you're ready to dive into your own story, to see what your personal cards are saying, DM me for a private reading. So the truth you have been avoiding is the very thing that can set you free. Okay, thank you, Gemini, and I hope you have a great week ahead. And I'll see you again next week. Goodbye.